What is the best denture adhesive that is all natural? Has all natural ingredients in it, and it is a good adhesive. This is made by Dent International, and you can buy it on the Amazon. It's in my Amazon store. It's called Nature Dent Adhesive, and it has pine resin in it. This is made with pine resin in it. But if you're allergic to any pine or any outdoor things, it's not for you. But other than that, this is a really, really good adhesive, and it's all natural. It's a white adhesive, and those of you that have been around know that I like the white adhesives better than the pink adhesives. The pink adhesives have red dye in them. Look at this adhesive. Can I try this in my denture for you? No, I cannot, but I did do it once. I had this in my denture once, and we went out to eat. I had a steak. I had all the food. It lasted, it held, it did great. So then I have a friend, Mary Ranch. She reviewed this for me. She tested it for a week or two and said, Michelle, this is a good adhesive. She liked it. So look at that. I mean, this is a really, really good adhesive. So what is the best denture adhesive that you can get that's an all-natural adhesive that will hold your dentures? And there's no zinc, there's no dyes, there's no anything crappy in the adhesive. Nature Dent. I'm going to put a link to it's in my Amazon store. I'm going to put a link to that, and you'll find this there. And just in case anybody wondered, when we hit 20,000 subscribers, we are going to give a full set of Denture Box dentures away. Those are the dentures that I am wearing, and I will put a pinned comment in my pinned comment. If you don't know what these dentures are, you're doing it at home, from home, I have a playlist. You can go watch my playlist and learn all about these dentures. If your denture adhesive is bothering you, maybe it's not the zinc. Red dyes, just red dyes. Check out the red dyes. Hi everybody, welcome back to Scientist Michelle again. That's what I feel like these days, because I've got, I don't know, I just keep delving into denture adhesive. Does your denture adhesive that you're using, is it pink? Or do you have a denture adhesive that is pink that you can't use? Maybe it's the red dye. I know back in the day when my kids were growing up, there was a big thing on, I think it was red dye 7, red dye, that you don't want to give your kids because it makes them hyper or they're allergic to it or something. Well, there's red dye in denture adhesive. This one doesn't work for me, and it has red dye in it. You see that it's pink? First of all, let me say, Polygrip, if you're listening, put your ingredients on your bottle. That would be just great if you could do this. This has red dye 30 aluminum lake in it, and red dye 7 calcium lake. They're FDA approved dyes that are used in cosmetics. They're all FDA approved, but if your denture adhesive is bothering you, maybe it's not the zinc that's in them. Some of them are zinc free. Like this Polygrip, there's no zinc in that. It might be the red dye. It might be the red dye that you're having a problem with. This Fixident Advanced has red 27 lake in it, and when I researched the Polygrips, it would just say red 30 lake, and then some of them said red aluminum 30 lake. So yeah, calcium red 7, some of it said red 7 lake, some of it said red calcium lake, and I believe I went on the Polygrip even website, and they don't list the ingredients, but they're all FDA approved just for cosmetics. And it's not the one that has red bugs in it. Some red dyes have red bugs in it, if you didn't know that, and they're used in some cosmetics. That's why you see so many vegan cosmetics and things happening now. The red dye is, some of it's used in the beetle. They crush beetles. They crush beetles to make the red dye. That is not this. So if you are having a problem with your dentures, it could be that this pink color, I just stuck my hand in one, this pink color is bothering your gums. So I'm gonna take notice of that now. When I don't like this one. I've tried this one. This tube is almost gone. That I'm not a fan of that. But what I'm gonna do is pay attention now. When I wear this, I'm gonna wear this like for a week. that's what I'm going to do. And I'll report back to you on this red dye situation, because sometimes when I wear denture adhesive, my gums throb. It's like not a throb, but it's like a weird feeling. But when I wear like the Secure, that doesn't happen. But there's no red dye in that. And right now I have in Polygrip Max. I'm in the middle of filming this video for Polygrip Max. Watch the video because I'll give you, I kind of like this one. I do. The Polygrip Power Max and the regular Super Polygrip, they have the same ingredients in them as per the website, okay, and other research that I did. The only thing they did is they took out, this one has a red dye, this one doesn't. That's pretty much all they did. And it changed the consistency of this. I don't know. Maybe this will help you, maybe it won't, but look into your denture adhesive. Is it pink? Read your label. Does it have red dye? This Polygrip, the information is not on the tube, so if you threw your box away, I'll put the ingredients up. Red dyes. Just red dyes. Check out the red dyes. It was really easy to remove the denture adhesive off my gums. This is my life. This is just my life. We've done the day. That's what I'm feeling in my gums. Who makes up these big words? OlivaFix Gold. Try saying that without your teeth in. I got a package from Monaco. I said Monaco. I did. Imagine my surprise when I got a package from Monaco. We have a P.O. box, by the way. If you want to send me anything, that would be fun. But anyway, Monaco. The country. It is a country. Is it a country? I don't even know. I'll have to look it up. But I'll put it where it is. It's over here by Italy. I got this denture adhesive, and I have enough to give away, which I'm going to do on my Facebook page. That's going to happen over there soon, very soon. I'm going to give some of these tubes away on my Facebook page in my denture support group there. It should be the first link. I'll put it there. Holy cow. This is a denture adhesive. The base of it is actually extra virgin olive oil. I know, right? Who would have thunk? Extra virgin olive oil. It's a healthier alternative to the standard denture adhesive that they have make now. And look at the box. It's shiny. I've got my ring light on it. It's just shiny. They claim it's a 24-hour hold on your top denture, your top full denture, and an extra strong hold for the lower denture. We all know that the lower denture is a huge problem. And it's made out of 30% organic olive oil. OlivaFix Gold. Try saying that without your teeth in. Well, I guess she didn't hit the record button when she was talking about the ingredients and doesn't have all that footage. This is Real Life, channel Real Life with Michelle and Rob. Also, guess who has double pink eye? I have pink eye in both my eyes right now. So there's that. This one's kind of painful. So anyway, let's get on to the ingredients, okay? This is a Belgian company. No zinc, no mineral oil, no Vaseline, no color additives or preservatives in here. And you know that some of the denture adhesives, they're pink and they have a red dye in them. And some people are allergic to the red dyes. This doesn't have it in there. There's cellulose gum in here, which is normal in denture adhesives. Calcium, sodium, PVMA, AMA, copolymer, Olea europea, the olive oil fruit, hydrogenated soybean oil, silica, and then this word right here, the who makes up these big words? Why do we have all these big words? But here's the word. There's menthol in here, which I'll talk about in the review, because in the next part, you're going to see me in the same shirt, probably in sunglasses, because my eye was hurting and I didn't know why. Lecithin and lemon peel oil, and methyl lactate, which is the actual extra virgin olive oil. There's also vitamin A and D and an oleic acid in this product. After I wore this all day, which you'll see my wear test review and the eating and everything, I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken on purpose when I had this in there just to see how it would hold. I did check the price of this, and I'm going to put it up here. This is not a cheap product, but they do have a coupon for this on their site. I'm going to put a link to the site in the description of the video. I'm not an affiliate and I don't get paid for anything, so they do have a 50% off coupon code. Let's get to opening this tube. They said that you can knead the tube because the olive oil's in there, so you want to knead the tube before you open it and put it on. And I've been standing here just kind of kneading this tube. Let's see. I know it's white, and let's see. And I also know that it's hard to squeeze out of this tube. I know that, look at that. It's a sticky, gooey feeling. I guess that's a good thing. And I can also feel the oilies in there. These are my Denture Box dentures. I don't normally wear adhesive in the top of it, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to put it in here. Also, they say put this in a dry denture. They have a different way of using this. They want you to put it in a dry denture and then take a sip of water, because that, I'm going to spread this around, because that is what actually activates this product. It doesn't spread very well. I can tell you already, when I took this out, it was really easy to remove the denture adhesive off my gums. It was the easiest I've ever had taking this off my gums. And this is how I did it in the video that I didn't hit the record button on. This is exactly how it ended up. Now, it says to either put a spritz of water on here now or take a sip of water. And I'm going to take a sip of water because that's what I did before when I didn't hit the record button. It's not the first time I've done that on a video. Okay, we're going to take our drink of water because it's supposed to activate it, and I can't get the lid off my lid. This is my life. This is just my life. Just a small sip, it says. And then it says to bite down for a few seconds. And then it says wait 5 minutes to eat or drink anything. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to move on to the footage that I actually filmed yesterday. My eyes are getting better, by the way. I have drops. I have a prescription drops for them, so welcome to my life. All right, let's carry on with the video. It's been about 30 minutes. I'm eating pizza now. And everybody knows the crust is the hardest part to eat. Well, my dentures haven't popped yet. They're still holding in place and they're still doing good. I can tell you that I think I can feel like the menthol now. I think that I can feel that. It's not burning. It's not tingling. It feels cool. It's like a cool sensation under my teeth. I guess that's the best you can say. And I'm down to the crust. I'm eating the crust, which I usually tear up and just eat because it's easier for me to, I've always done it that way. And I'm not having any problems so far. So far so good. It's working. Okay, so I'm out and about today, and it's been about 2 hours. The menthol in the product is weird. Not weird. Some people might like this, so don't get me wrong. It has a cooling sensation, kind of like if you would rub icy hot on your arm, and you know that cooling sensation that you get from a muscle cream. That's what I'm feeling in my gums. It's slowly going away, but some people might like that feeling. It's not my favorite feeling in the world, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just there. So if you're interested in something like that, this is a perfect product for you. Well, it's 7:03. We've done the day. Rob's home from work. We have Kentucky Fried Chicken because I didn't want to really cook. And yeah, I'm not much into cooking anymore, but I've been eating this chicken and I've not reapplied. I've not done anything. And I have chicken and mashed potatoes here, and these are holding good. They're tight. I have to admit that this is working very well. So if you want to try an adhesive that's like an olive oil based, different, more natural, try this because it's working. And like I said, it's working. I can't even pop it up. And the top one, I think I'm gonna have a problem getting it out tonight. I don't know. Let me see. No, I won't. It'll be able to pop out okay. But so far so good. I'm eating chicken. Try it if you like it. Join my Facebook group. It'll be the first link. And if I can find this to purchase, I'll put a link also in the description. But in the Facebook group, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of these tubes that I have over there. So, okay, side note, update. I got, what did I get? A 3-piece chicken strips meal? Yep. And mashed potatoes. And I've eaten all of that, plus the honey mustard dip, and these are not budging. They're not budging. I'm impressed with the hold of this. Also, the cooling feeling I was talking about earlier went away within probably 2 hours after that, after I talked to you the last time. But this is good adhesive. This is really good adhesive. Talk about taking one for the team. Crafting with dentures, because that's what we like to do. I think I just baked the cake in my denture. Stay tuned, because in another video I do have another homemade denture adhesive that we're gonna try. Today we're making a homemade denture adhesive. Yeah, homemade. Like, I found it on the Google. I went searching on the Google looking for like alternative denture adhesives, because I know a lot of people have chemical reactions to the ones that are on the market. So we're gonna make a homemade denture adhesive today out of milk, flour, and salt. That's what it says to use. I know. So let's get busy. Let's just do this. All right, I'm gonna mix it all in this bowl. It says 1 tablespoon of milk, so I have 1 tablespoon of milk. Okay, there's that. And then it says 1 teaspoon of salt. Have that. Come on. There we go. And then let's just mix that around right now to get it. Just, I don't know. Then it says 2 tablespoons of flour. So I have 2 tablespoons of flour here, but we're gonna kind of dump it in all at once, I guess. Didn't mean to do that, but it really didn't specify in the directions. It just said, now stir until smooth. So we'll do that. And then it says to put it in the microwave for 15 seconds. So we're going to do that. Switching back to the fork. I think it's pretty smooth. 15 seconds. Imagine, I don't know, you bakers out there, if I put this in there any longer, maybe it would cook, or yeah, I don't know. I'll be right back. 15 seconds, and away we go. Okay, it was in the microwave for 15 seconds. It just kind of cooked it, sort of. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, it's kind of chunky now, but you know what? We're going to keep going, because that's what we do. So let me clean off my denture. My dentures are clean and dry. And this is like, oh mercy. It says put it in there. We're doing it. Because we're just doing it. What in the heck? I thought maybe it would like clump up. But that's what it says to do. This is it. So, there's that. There, okay. There's that. Dogs, please. I'm filming a video. We could probably roll it in a ball. Is it supposed to get hard? You guys don't know. I don't even know. Maybe somebody can help me out here. This is going to be gross. This is going in my mouth. It is going in my mouth. Oh, mercy. I can't even. This is going to be coming out. There's a lot in. Okay, let's just go with it. Stay tuned, because in another video I do have another homemade denture adhesive that we're gonna try. So here it is. Like, I think I just baked the cake in my denture. It's in there. I could taste the salt. Let's see. There's a lot. It's coming out. I knew there's too much in it. I feel like I feel like I just ate a box of salt. All right, look. So I wonder how long this will last. Because, and what happens if I eat and drink with this? Oh, we're going to find out. Just keep watching. I'm just really confused right now. Was it supposed to be like turn into a cake? A salty cake? My dentures are staying in there. They really are. All right. I'm going to leave this in my mouth for like a half hour or so and not eat or drink or anything. Nothing. Do nothing. And I'll be back. This is really salty. I'll be back. All right. I'm going to show you what this looks like. Wait a minute. There's a piece of it. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's the only piece that has come out so far. There's an overwhelming amount of salt flavor in my mouth that just won't go away. It just won't go away. But don't try this if you have any open sores on your gums. Don't do it. It will burn. It will burn. There's my dog. Jeez. Let me show you this. I don't even know what it looks like. I had coffee. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I have to spit. Hold on. Talk about taking one for the team. Oh my god. There it is in there. Hold on, I gotta spit again. What in the world? Don't do this. Okay, I'm not gonna. Hold on a second. Good golly. We've added a new member to our crew. Okay. No, everybody stop barking. Of course I'm filming a video. Alright, if I put her down, she's gonna bark. But I need water. I need to clean my dentures now is what I need to do. It's the overwhelming. Why do we need all the salt in there? Why? Why? You guys have all the ingredients in your house, probably milk, salt, and flour. Try it if you want to. I mean, try it using less salt and tell me in the comments if it works. Because I got nothing. I got nothing. Nothing. I got nothing. If you have sores in your mouth, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't even know what to say. If you guys try this, tell me in the comments so other people can read it too. If you're watching this video later on, go look at the comments. I'm kind of impressed with this. I thought it would be a joke, but it's not a joke. It really works. Those of you that are familiar with essential oils, put in the comments an essential oil that would be calming. If you used it, or soothing. That's what I'm looking for. It's her. This says there's a 12-hour hold. Hold on. Plans are changing. Today we're going to make another homemade denture adhesive. If you haven't watched my last video or a video a few back, I'll link it below. We made denture adhesive out of flour. We did. we did that. But today's different. We have a different recipe today. Today we're going to use this Carrera gum stuff, powder. This, see? Hold on. That. Okay, and I got all this stuff on the Amazon. And if this actually works, I'll link it below. If not, I took one for the team. That's what we do around here, crafting with dentures. And then we're going to use this stuff right here. Okay, I'm going to, there, see that T word? Traga. Here's my pronunciation of it. Traga Carth gum powder. we're going to use that. I'm going to bring it down and we're going to do this, and then I'm going to put this in my denture and we're going to see how it is. We're also going to use peppermint oil, which I didn't say, but that's going in there also. So here's what it says to do. 6 teaspoons of this powder right here. This powder, the words are hard today. And then 6 tablespoons of this other one, and since words are hard today, we're not pronouncing it. That's not going to happen. So, it says mix these two together, and then put them in a bottle, and then add peppermint oil to it. So, I have bottles, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to do it in one of my canning jars because you'll be able to see it much better. So, let's get started. So, I'm going to mix this into here. The white powder into the brown powder. And it says thoroughly make sure it's mixed, which if you have a food processor or something, you might be able to do that. I have one, but you know what? We're doing it this way. So we're going to thoroughly mix these. See, words are hard. I told you words are hard today. So then we're going to transfer it into my canning jar. Into the canning jar it goes. You make sure, can you see? Yeah. Woo, powdery. All right, now we've got it in there, and then we are going to add 30 drops of peppermint essential oil that I bought on the Amazon. No specific brand. This is the one I saw, so this is the one I just bought. So, and here's the dropper for this, which, by the way, it doesn't, you would think that that would just save the lid. If you get this, save the lid. All right, 30 drops of this. Oh, geez, I spilled it. The dropper doesn't work. I guess life is hard today. My dropper's not working. Why is my dropper not working? All right, I'll be back. We're going to figure this out. Okay, back to the video. I figured out how many, this is 30 drops. Okay, I asked Alexa, I asked the Google, I asked everybody. It's 1.5 milliliters. 1.5 milliliters. I think that's right. So here we go. And by the way, my whole countertop now smells like peppermint. And my hands and everything. Rob's phone. Rob's phones. Okay, let's just do this. So there's 30 drops in there. So then we're going to like stir it up, I guess. This makes no sense to me, but you know what? We're going with it again. Because that's what we do. And we're going to give this a shake. Is it supposed to still be powdery? Yeah. Here we go. Alright, we're shaking it up. Because it says to put it in like a bottle and shake it out. But, you know, hey, we're doing it this way. That might be good. And then this goes in our denture. So let's just do this. They did say like put it in a bottle like this and you could just squirt it out. That would be easier, but you know what? If you don't have that, we have this. So I'm going to put this on my denture and then kind of sprinkle it around. I'm going to wet my denture. Okay, hold on. Plans are changing. We're going to do this on a wet denture so this stuff sticks. Real life. This is what we're doing. Real life here. We're just doing this together. Figuring it all out. Alright, so then we're going to shake it around. Okay. If this works, there's a heck of a lot in here. So, alright, same thing. Which, by the way, if you do this, after you make this, be careful because my hands are really slippery with the peppermint oil. And my denture went flying. My denture did this fly and flip in the air and I caught it. Alright, so this is what we got going in the mouth. This says there's a 12-hour hold. And it's holding. I could tell it's getting gummy. And I just have peppermint all over me from the mishap. But you know what? Hey. 12-hour hold. We're going to go with it. I'm going to eat and drink and do all of that. And you're going to see me throughout the day to see if this works. I'm going to just film myself randomly doing stuff. So we're going to, hold on. I can feel it gluey. I can feel it gluey. I can really feel it gluey on my palette. So let's wait, because I have peppermint all over my face now. You know, just all the things. Rob's going to come home from work and he's going to wonder what I did with peppermint. I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to let him figure it out. All right, I'll be right back. We are at 1 hour, and I just ate a sausage biscuit egg thing that you buy frozen and you heat up, because that's the way I live. And nothing, there's my cat. Nothing has moved. Look at my wall hanging here. See the wall hanging up there? I made that. That's all yarn and stick. My cat likes it. So anyway, okay, where was I? It's holding. Nothing moved. Nothing. It's working. It's like fix-it powder, maybe. Nothing is moving. I will say one thing though. Peppermint. There was like 30 drops of peppermint in there, which equaled whatever it equaled in the thing. I would cut that in half, because right now I've got an overwhelming feeling of peppermint in my mouth that I just don't need. I wonder if you can even just take it out, because I don't really think it's necessary, but maybe a little bit. I don't know. But if you don't want to buy the peppermint, try it without it. And if you think it's nasty, then you can add the peppermint to it later. Try that. That's what I would do. I have another thought. Those of you that are familiar with essential oils, put in the comments an essential oil that would be calming if you used it, or soothing. That's what I'm looking for, because this is a heck of a lot of peppermint. It's too much. So why couldn't you use something else that would be calming that you can actually use internally also? So if you know about all that stuff, put it in the comments. Let me know. Let other people know that might read these comments, because that's just too much peppermint oil. And doesn't peppermint burn? Wouldn't that have a burning effect? Now on to Nature Dent. This is the world's first adhesive made out of all food grade product. I have exciting news to share with you. I have a brand new denture adhesive, Nature Dent, that's vegan food grade, to share with you and to give away. First, we're going to get into the exciting news. Let's start there. I am a retired school bus driver, special needs. That's what I did for my life job. The school bus that you see with the lift come down, that's what I did. The wheelchair, that's what I drove. I'm not qualified to give dental advice. I'm not qualified to give it at all. In fact, a lot of YouTube creators that are out there are filming video just like I do that aren't qualified to give dental or medical advice at all. We're qualified to do reviews and tell you what our process was like, but we're not qualified to give you any kind of medical or dental advice. You guys are coming up with some very good questions that need to be asked to a dentist. So I was approached by a couple dentists and a lab technician that makes the dentures, the partials, the implants, just everything like that. And they also see a need on social media, because there's such bad advice getting put out there, medical advice by people that are not qualified to give any kind of medical advice like that. They want to step up, come on our channel several times and just answer your questions. I know that some of you have approached me even with medical questions that I can't answer, or something that you've heard from someone else, like the frenulum. The frenulum is this little piece of skin up here that attaches to your gum and your lip. They heard that somebody else put out there that you need to tell your dentist that when you get your teeth pulled, you just want that cut off. Just cut it off, because you don't need it anyway. First of all, don't do that. Second, when I approached this to other dentists, they said, what? No, don't ever do that. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Unless it's medically necessary, don't do that. Other questions or other things that have been said, just that aren't true. When you have implants and snap-in dentures, you still need to use adhesive and have relines done. My mom has snap-in dentures. In fact, she was like one of the first people out there that when the process started coming out to get her snap-in dentures. I have a best friend that wears snap-in dentures, Jan from Simply Jan Homestead. I did a video with her, a live stream video talking about all of this, her dentures and my dentures and the difference. They both said, what? That's not true at all. I know. So there's bad information going out, medical advice, dental advice that I'm not qualified to give you. So these people have stepped up and said, we see the need. We want to come on your channel and answer medical, dental, denture, anything. You have a question, they want to answer it. So in a future video, we're going to have the dentist on soon. So if you could put your questions down below, I'll forward all those to them, and or just ask them as we're filming. We'll figure that part out easily so everybody understands. So subscribe. And if you can't subscribe, you need to make a Gmail account, and then that's free to make. And after you make your Gmail, Google email account is what it is. Sign into YouTube with that account. I have a Facebook group now that I've asked other creators to post their videos, because this is all about helping each other. You could ask your question over there and say, hey Michelle, I want this to go to the dentist or the lab that makes the dentist. You can do that, or you can even email me. My email's in the description. So we can figure out your questions and ask the dentist. Let's put some good information out there that is easy to understand, that isn't just wrong information, and it's from qualified people. Just let's do that. Okay, now on to Nature Dent. This is the world's first adhesive made out of all food grade products. Food grade products? Yeah, food grade products. Now, there's an ingredient in here that I was allergic to, so I sent this off to one of my friends to try. She tried it for about a week. I also used this for a day. I put it in, and then Rob was picking up the tube looking at it, and he said, you do realize you're allergic to pine, right? Because there's actually pine resin in this, which is a sticky ingredient, which some pine is actually food grade. I didn't know if you knew that or not. A long time ago, I watched a video, somebody was cooking pine and actually eating it. So, yeah. So I used this anyway for a day, thinking, it's already in there, I'm going to leave it in there, and we're just going to go with it. I did have an allergic reaction, and that put some other things I was doing on hold. I'll show you pictures right here. I had sores on my gums. It didn't bother me until I took it out. I actually went out to dinner that night to Texas Roadhouse. That's where we went. I always forget the name of that place for some reason. I had one of those bloomin' onions that they make there. I had steak, and I had a salad, Thousand Island dressing. And I only used this adhesive on the top and the bottom. Only used that. The top never budged. It never budged. The bottom, 3/4 of the way through the meal, I noticed that it was getting loose. But I had it in all day, and those of you that wear denture adhesive know that the bottom is hard to keep in sometimes. I have tried some adhesives where it doesn't hold at all. I think it's Polident, and Dr. B didn't work for me. It was up within an hour. Well, this lasted all day, 3/4 of the way through the meal. I just had another tube and put some more in there, stuck them back in there, and they were fine the rest of the night. Other than the next day, the sores started coming, and I'm like, oh, I really messed that up. So I did suck on a lot of ice cubes to keep the swelling down. In a few days, I couldn't even wear my dentures. Now, my girlfriend tried this. She loved it. This is one of her top 3 adhesives, which I'm going to have to agree with her. Her top one, along with me, is Secure Denture Adhesive. You can find it on the Amazon, and then they have Secure Aloe, and my top 3 was this, and they're all made by the same company. Dent International has come out with this one. A total food grade product that's vegan. It's the bunny ears, it's important for vegans to see the bunny ears. I do know that. I watched a video about that a long time ago too. Yeah, I've watched a lot of videos. I know my granddaughter likes this. 100% food ingredient adhesive. It will last all day long. And I'll tell you what, it did. It did, other than through the dinner, but I had greasy onions, Thousand Island dressing, so you know, what do you expect? Here's what I do sometimes. If I use a denture adhesive and then put a little bit of Fix-A-Dent powder on it, it will hold even longer on the bottom. So in here, we have the pine resin that I already talked about. We have sodium carmethylhexacellulose, which I screwed up the word really bad. I know that. That's in chewing gum. Solution of polyvinyl acetate, which is also food grade. There's also coconut oil in here, and there's silica. Silica was kind of new to me on that one, and I did some research. Silica is good for your connective tissue, and it also helps for hardening of the arteries. And I know it's in green beans, and there's a couple other vegetables that actually have the silica in it. This is totally, I have notes. Totally all natural, vegan, gluten-free, zinc-free, cruelty-free. They don't test on animals either. Denture adhesive. This is made by the Dent International GmbH. That company was started in 1982. They are registered with the FDA, and they have an international, I'm going to put it right here. How do I explain this? They're internationally accepted by the medical world. They've had third-party testing done. I guess that's the best way to describe that. I'm going to do a couple giveaways and a couple different videos, and we're going to do this one a little different. And I'm going to have all the rules down in my description. I have notes. We're going to read the notes just so I don't forget anything, like I forgot I was allergic to pine. All right, YouTube is not responsible for any of this. I'm doing this all on my own. The product was given to me. You have to be in the US only, and over 18 years old. We're giving 4 tubes away right now, and we're going to do this differently. I'm going to be shipping and paying the shipping and everything, and I'll ship it to you. I'm not responsible for any allergic reaction. I can't even talk. I'm not going to be responsible. I'm not responsible for any allergic reaction that you might have, or anything that side effects that you would have from your medication and using this and everything. I've put all the ingredients in. I'll list them in the description also, so you know exactly what's in it. I went through it in the video. I was allergic to the pine. I had a reaction. So if you're allergic to pine nuts, anything like that, this might not be for you. For me, it's not for me. Mary loved it. The giveaway is going to start today, Friday, the 15th of April, and run until Friday, the 22nd. I'm going to put up who won the giveaway video on the 22nd. It's a Sunday. We're going to do this to enter. We're going to do this a little different. And I want you, like Friday, start looking at your notifications on YouTube, because I'm going to comment underneath your post if you're a winner or not. And then you can contact me. I'll put my email address, a link in there. So watch your notifications. We're going to try doing it that way, because we're doing this a little bit different. And it's going to be a random drawing. We're not going to be doing any, I'm picking the winner. I don't want to be in charge of picking the winner. It's random. All right. I'm going to put a link in my pinned comment and in the description. This is to Mary's video, one of Mary's video, because she helped us. And if it wasn't for her, this giveaway wouldn't happen, because of the reaction that I had. I'm going to put the link into one of her videos. I want you to go over, click the link, and then in her comment section, just write, "Hi, Mary." That's it. Hi, Mary. And she does have a goal of reaching 500 subscribers. So you don't have to just you don't have to subscribe, but if you could, that would be nice. We could just help her out and kind of thank her for helping us do this. Just say hi. Hi everybody, welcome back. I get this question all the time. Your lower denture, how do you keep it in all day long? What do you do? What's the secret? I'm also going to go over how you get the stupid adhesive off your gums, because you know that feels nasty when you take your dentures out and you've got a pile of adhesive on your gums, and it's like, this is gross. We're going to talk about two things today, and we're going to do it a little differently, because I just want to do this, and I still haven't bought a picture for I still haven't bought a picture for this wall, and I haven't hung my curtains up yet, and probably shouldn't wear white in a video anymore. I don't know, but let's get into this video. Happy, my teeth stayed in all freaking day. I was so happy. I was so freaking happy this happened. And this was like in the beginning of my denture journey. And I was just happy. I just was in my garden and came in and just turned the camera on. I didn't care what I looked like. I was just happy. I still don't care what I look like. You've been warned. I know I look a hot mess. I'm well aware of that. I just got out of my garden. It's 8 o'clock at night. I just weeded my garden. I have something I want to share with you because my garden. Have you? I can't talk either. Have you seen my garden? I do have garden videos. I have a couple playlists of garden videos. That is my summertime hobby. I love my garden. I have like 4 big raised beds and it's all fenced in, and I have an entry gate that, okay, we'll get into the video. Put my bottom dentures in about 9 o'clock this morning and they've not budged. They really didn't budge either. They didn't budge. They still don't budge when I do this. And I've done something different, and I think you need to know. If you wear dentures, you know that freaking bottom denture doesn't ever want to stay in place. It's I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know why I did that. It stays for like a couple hours and then it like pops up at the most inopportune times. So I'm going to take it out now and see how it does. But let me tell you what I did. Let's see how hard it is to get out. I used this Fix-It powder. If you want. Oh, by the way, when we hit 20,000 subscribers, we're going to give a pair of Denture Box dentures away, full set. Watch my last video. I did a review to one of our subscribers on this and said it worked for the top, but I wouldn't recommend it for the bottom. Well, guess what? I changed my mind. Women do that. We change our minds. Because what I did was I used the Fix-It as directed on the back. It says to wet them first and then sprinkle the powder in and do all the things. So I did that. And then on top of that, I put this. Is that upside down? Heck yeah, it is. Heck yeah, it is upside down. Now, you can use any denture adhesive with this. I use secure adhesive. You can use the Fix-It. If you like the polygrip, you can use the polygrip. Any denture adhesive, Dollar Tree adhesive works with this also. Let's keep going. Put that. So I use this first and then that. Now I wouldn't do that on the top denture because it'll be stuck for a week. This first and then this. Okay, it really won't be stuck for a week, but when you do this together, you're making like a cement, honestly, and it really holds. Now, I get a lot of questions about how did I do this? How do I do this? Do I put the powder in first? Do I mix it? Now, everybody is different. So what I do for me is I put the adhesive in the bottom denture first, or the top denture if your top denture is falling out. I put the gluey adhesive in first, the pasty stuff, and then I sprinkle it. Now, you can do that, try that, and if it doesn't work for you, you can switch it around. You can put the powder in first, and then the gluey stuff, or you could put the glue in first, then the powder, and stir it up and mix it. Do whatever works for you the best, because we all have different body makeups. Our chemicals are different, and you could try it with the Fix-It adhesive, and if that's not working for you, daggone, buy the secure, because the secure adhesive has the strongest hold out there, and it just works fan-freaking-tastic. So if you put some of that adhesive in there and then the powder, you're not gonna move. Your dentures aren't gonna move anywhere. Okay, the next question I get all the time is, how do you get this gunky adhesive off your gums? The gunky, when you take your dentures out, you have all that, it is on the roof of your mouth, it's everywhere. So I did a video on that. So let's see what I look like back in the day when I just first got my dentures, and I figured it out. It's working, and I just wanted to share it with you. It may look ridiculous, I know that. Last night I had to sleep with my teeth in my mouth. I normally don't do that, but my jaws were hurting so bad that I ended up putting my teeth back in my mouth. Oh, I've got a solution for that now, and it's Gum Guard. I'm going to put a link, I'll put a link to that video at the end of this video, so you don't have to wear your teeth at night, and the Gum Guard goes in there, and it just feels great on your gums. And it just relieved pressure on my jaws. So, when I woke up this morning, I went to take my teeth out, and you know how the glue sticks to the roof of your mouth? Those are my immediate dentures. These are my permanent dentures. There's a difference, you can tell. I've been using this Secure, and I love this stuff. It is, there's no zinc in this. and my gums used to like throb. They're not doing that anymore with this. So now I think my gums were throbbing because I was using an adhesive with a pink dye in it. So any adhesives that you are using, if they're pink, there's red dye in that. There's red dye in it, so that could be a problem, or just the zinc could be a problem if your gums are kind of just throbbing. Something with the zinc was bothering my mouth. I want to take my teeth out and I want to show you how I got the residue off the roof of my mouth. All right, so I'm gonna start with these. Now, some of you were interested in seeing the Secure after I took it out, what it looked like, and you can see it has more of a stringy effect. Now that's my immediate denture, and I have soft reline in there, so you could use adhesive over top of soft relines. And my immediate denture got so big, I had to use a ton of adhesive. And you could see the Secure, it just holds really good. But it leaves gunk in your mouth. Most adhesives do. And it's left on there like that. I know that I used too much paste this morning. I also put some cushion grip in my denture this morning. So I've been having it ooze out the back because I used too much of that too. Cushion grip, that will ooze. If you have to let it set and it oozes, but evidently I wasn't patient enough to do that in this video. But I put too much in here just to see if it would, how easy it would come out, and to show you that it's stringy. So I'm going to put my denture in my holiday over here. I got this happening. Let me take the bottom one out. I just need to clean up my cushion grip. Now, when you use cushion grip, you can clean your dentures like normal. You can just put them in your cup and clean them just like you normally would. In and left the house. Don't ever do that. Let me explain that. When you put cushion grip in your denture, it has to set, and when it does that, it'll move and spread around, and it was like going out the back of my denture because I put too much cushion grip in the back of my denture. And I left the house. Don't do that. If you're going to use cushion grip, kind of maybe stay home for a little while, or take a pair of small scissors with you, because you're going to end up, if you put too much in it like I did, cutting some off the back. I have a microfiber cloth here. I picked up a whole package of them. I don't even know where. There were like 10 of them. This morning, I took this and I just rolled it in my mouth, and the glue just kind of rolled right out. That was just a fluke thing that I did that. I had microfiber cloths sitting on the counter, dried, clean, that I was doing something with, and I just picked one up and I'm like, let me do this. And it worked. You saw that it rolls right off. When you use paper towels, they're slimy. You know what I mean? They're slimy when you try to get your denture adhesive off. When you use these microfiber cloths, they stay dry. They kind of dry up your mouth a little bit, the saliva, and it does it enough that the denture adhesive will roll right off. Because not only does this dry your mouth and make it easier to come out, this is working. And I just wanted to share it with you. It may look ridiculous, I know that. Then you don't have to throw this away. You could just throw it in the washing machine. Now, I've had questions since then. I started picking the adhesive off of there because you could pick it right off of there, and I just throw it in the trash. And then I wash these just with my towel. Now, at night, what I normally do is I'll take my dentures out and I'll just stick this thing in my mouth, okay? I do. I'll stick it in my mouth for a couple minutes. I look ridiculous, I know that. And I'll walk around the house for like 2 or 3 minutes with this thing in my mouth, because what is happening is this microfiber cloth is drying up all the saliva in my mouth. So it makes it easier for this to roll off. It makes it so easy. Also, Dr. B's, I use this, has a Clean-A-Dent wipe. You can get your adhesive off with this also if you're traveling and you don't want to take your microfiber cloths, because I did that once and it's like, now what do I do with this? I ended up having like these dirty microfiber cloths. I didn't want to throw them away because I like them, and my dirty clothes from traveling, and I just didn't like that. But you can get these wipes. They're easy. They're really easy to open. There's a tear down. You don't need scissors or anything. There's a spot. You just tear it down and get your cloth out. These also have a minty. And just kind of roll it around your mouth and get your... You can also clean your dentures with these if you're out in public. Just have these in your purse, and if you notice that your teeth are gross, you can just use this then too. In my description, because people always say, where do I get the secure? Where can I buy this? Where can I buy this? In my description, if you click the little down button, Rob and I are Amazon affiliates. We get a small commission, like maybe, pennies. I mean, like 2 or 3 pennies when somebody buys something. But I have an Amazon store, friend, and everything I use is in there. I'm going to leave a link to that, and you can go look through all the products that I like. And I do have some of my household stuff in there too that I just have, and I like that people ask me about for my other videos. Because if you go to my main channel where you're at now, click my name, and then you'll come up on my whole channel. You'll see I have playlists. I have cooking videos in there, which are like hysterically funny because I can't cook. I burn things. We wing it, and I film it anyway. I have my garden videos in there. There's a lot of stuff in there. Rob's videos are in there. In fact, our #1 video on this channel is one of Rob's. It's this tire thing. People actually comment sitting on this. Go through the comments, read them. They sit on the side of the road watching Rob's video, commenting, like either asking questions, and if Rob's not home, I'll text him and then answer them. They're like, we're sitting on the side of the road, how do we do this? All right, I'll see you in my next video. When we do hit 20,000 subscribers, we're going to give a full set of Denture Box teeth away to one of our subscribers, which I'm really excited about doing that, because I've heard so many stories of people having bad teeth and bad dentures made, and I know Denture Box is like the bomb. They get it right every time. All right, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.